So from my experience in real estate, all of us are gearing towards the same direction: commercial, residential space. So we're not looking at the dynamics of the environment. We're not taking a lot of things in cognizance. We are mostly building to accommodate people. Lekki is expanding, so we are building and building and building. At a point in time, our children do not even know what trees look like. We had an inspection with children, just specifically for children, about 2 weeks ago. They don't even know what a cassava tree looks like. We had to show them. We had to show them what a mango tree looks like. We had to show them the riverside. They dip themselves. So it was fun for them. And are we going to end up having children that have never seen cassava, that has never known even in Yoruba? They will say that Lagos children say that ishu so. If you don't understand Yoruba, it means that they pluck yam. That's how children know. They don't even know that some things. When we told them that this is gari, this is the gari tree, they said, so where's the gari? I said it's under there. We had to explain to them how it became gari. Anyway, this is the reason, the ethos behind Mowe Golf Town. Mowe Golf Town is the countryside we all need in Nigeria. So what does it mean? It entails 4 key areas. It's sitting on more than 500 hectares of land. So we have enough land to expand the left to the right.
We are live.
Mowe Golf Town has the, when you come in from the gate, there is that's the commercial. As you come in from the gate to your left, till you reach the residences, that is the commercial part. Because what we want is a city, a town, where the residences can have, can go fishing, can walk on the riverside. If they want, if there's a hotel that will cater to the golf, eateries and dining areas, that's what we want. As soon as you live there, we have the green residences. When we get to the green residency, I will explain. So we are curating bungalows in the first instance. Our darling architect is here and she's going to take you through it. We are curating 100 bungalows that we will hand over before the end of this year. The first 50 is going to be ready in 6 months. The next 50 before the end of this year. Bungalows in the first instance, because why not? Everybody lives somewhere already. So we're looking at something that is easy, and is easy on the terrain and is pleasing to the terrain as well. That's one. Then the third part of Mowe is the golf course, which is across there. We are going there. So we're having a 9-hole golf course there for people, for golfers to come and have. An idea of a 9-hole golf course is the Ikeja golf course. If you want to know what a 9-hole is, that's a small, nice 9-hole golf course. If you get what I mean. And from the golf course, we are now at the site and services. Some people don't want bungalows. They want to build by themselves. So somebody might say, give me an acre, I want to build one house. This is the jungle. We are allowing them here. But we're not allowing high rises here, but maybe 1-story building for residents. It's also residential. Now, the key components of Mowe Golf Town, if you look at the site and the plan, is that there's a river that flows from that back. You see that back? All the way to the residences. So every part of Mowe Golf Town has the riverside and has a waterfront. So, and this is the same river when you are coming across to Redeem that flows into Redeem. Some people call it the Ogun River, but it's a beautiful river. It's a spring. We are going to get there. Now, it means that these residences, there's the riverside plots that is different from the normal plots. Of course, the plot sizes are 300 and 500 square meters. There's already some infrastructure, but we will finish the infrastructure by the time everybody is here. But the basic ones that is already in Mowe Golf Town that we are building on is the roads and the lights and electricity. Now, one of the things about Mowe Golf Town is that we are reserving and keeping at least between 60 to 70% of the trees. So we are conserving. We are working with the Millennium Goals, the SDG goals. We are looking at the ecosystem. We are conserving it. We are looking at affordability. We are looking at the environment, the environmental impact. Are you getting me? And the lifestyle. So what we are doing is creating a healthy lifestyle balance for people. And why do we say that? When we conserve as much trees as possible, we will discover that here, we don't get tired. We breathe oxygen. 24/7. If you stay here for the whole day, you're going to be excited. That's the thing, because the trees are untouched. So we are working with a very good landscaper that's well known, that is going to landscape the entire thing. Two, we are working with the terrain. So wherever we find a hill, we work with the hill. Wherever we find a valley, we work with the valley. Wherever we find a river, we don't pour sand on top and claim it for land. We work with the river. We leave everything. Even where we found a very little lake, we are creating something around the lake. So we are going to see a Mowe town that is full of hills and valleys and rivers, and it's very important. Secondly, because we are conserving, if you see now, they've cleared, but they are leaving most of the trees. The trees that we cannot leave, when we get to the nursery, that maybe we are building a house, we are creating nurseries so that when we finish all the bungalows, trees will be put back in the system. And that is that. Secondly, affordability. Our bungalows start, for now, I think the prices are going up anytime from now. The amount of bungalows that we wanted to sell for that cost has almost expired. It's almost sold out. So right now the 2-bedroom is semi-detached and the 3-bedroom is fully detached. And it's cost, the 2-bedroom is 35 million and the 3-bedroom is 45. Again, we have the riverside. So some residencies are at the riverside. If you realize that, I remember I said everywhere in Mowe there's a river that flows. So some people don't want just the residences, they want the residences by the riverside. The prices has not been curated yet, but people are keen into it and say whenever you decide on the price, we're going to tell you. Thirdly, why ecosystem? By the time we get to the sites and services, I will explain what we are doing with the building. We're not using the normal bricks and bars, blocks and cements. By the time you get there, you're going to see it. Why are we doing that? Like I said, we are looking at the ecosystem. We are looking at a house where it stays cool. What we are doing is, as much as possible, by the time we are handing over your houses will be cool like this all day, calm, quiet, like that. And this is an environment where you can just take your walks from the Gulf to the riverside to anywhere you like. Sit down somewhere, if you want to curate emu somewhere under the tree, drink it, and then go back to Lagos refreshed. This is the golf course. You can see we don't touch terrains, remember. So this is the 9-hole. It starts from here all the way to that side. That's the golf. So we started clearing it now. The rollers are coming in today. They are not touching it, so the golf is there. So by the end of between now and 18th, 19th of April, we are building a walkway. That's why they've cleared this, a wooden walkway on this side, so that you can sit down there and have sip and paint. You can do whatever you like with it. And this is the river that flows from that creek side to here, flows into the residences. It's a very big river. So we are dredging it and making it clean. You can walk towards it if you want us to. We go there. I go there to wash my face. So I always feel refreshed. So if you show you the water, this is the water. Okay. Without even you. The river water. This is the river water. Touch it, madam.
Wow, very cool.
Yes, that is the river water. Yeah. That is the river.
Wow.
This is the river water. So let's go down. If you want to go in and do your video around it. So this is the river that will flow towards the residences. We are clearing and creating the pathway. The people that are going to do the landscaping, Arabella, they are clearing it. They are going to do a pathway. At some point in time, they are going to put some kayaking. They are going to allow those small boats in once the river is properly dredged. So we are moving it into the. You remember that this is virgin land, and this is not the kind of soil here is not Lekki sand that is salty and everything. Is a buy and build, is pure. So if you want us to go in towards the riverside so that you can touch the river yourself, let's go. Yeah, I'm thinking we can. Yes.
The golf side, does it include that side?
No, this is the golf.
Okay, this side is the golf.
The golf goes like this. It's going to see 9-hole. The golf will be looking at the river. You will be golfing and looking at the river all the way to where those palm trees are. That is 9-hole. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the remember we said we are starting with bungalows. Why? All of us are living in one high rise or the other. Ronke knows where it is. All of us are living bungalows, easy to come in, easy to go out, and we remember it's countryside. And if you remember the colonial times, the bungalows that they built there with verandas, nice big windows, French doors, and all that. That is what we are curating here. So we are going to start with 50 from this point to some point there. And remember again, the riverside is at the back there. That river, but this time the river flows to this side. So it's like an L. So there's some riverside there, there's some there, and then we have 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom bungalows. So at this point in time, how we are building it and the way we are doing it, and why it's cost effective. Remember, we are saying affordability, ecosystem. So most of the trees in this area, you can see, as much as possible, we are going to conserve them. We are moving some to the nursery to bring them back again once we finish. The only thing that will be paved inside this estate, this gated estate, is going to be the road in between. But all the houses, we have grass, and people are encouraged to have a back garden. You know, those small Efo and Ugu garden by the back of your houses. We are using something where we are building with speed. Some people ask me, why are we having just small blocks here? The only blocks we will be using is at the foundation level. And I now introduce Ms. Bimbo, who is going to take us to why our buildings are like this and what we are going to expect. Bimbo, please give us a little.
Okay, so hello. My name is Dimbola. I run Mowe Technology. They are manufacturers of polystyrene. And Mowe Technology has been in production since 2008. We make polystyrene for construction. So we're moving into our long-term goal now, which is the housing option for polystyrene, and it has come to fruition with Mowe Golf Town. What it means is that Mowe Golf Town is at the forefront of innovation. We're using a new building material. It is sustainable. It's been used. We're not the first to use it. We didn't invent it. Do you understand? It's used in China, it's used in Europe, it's used in America. Anybody who wants to build fast, who wants to build volume
and cheap
and affordable has used polystyrene before. So we're using polystyrene mesh panel system. It is eco-friendly. If you know polystyrene, you know that it has insulation properties. They use them already for cold rooms and for coolers. So if it is in the wall, if you cool the room, it retains that temperature for much longer. So you are using your energy levels, energy costs are lower. That's one. Aside from that, it is fast. We're going to put up these walls were put up in half a day on Saturday. So we're going to full our workmen are Muslims, so they're on holiday today. So by tomorrow, once they resume, 1 week is our maximum for 2 units of because the 2 bedrooms are semi-detached, so there'll be 2 units here. So in a week is our target for the walls to go up, and another week for the plaster. So in 2 weeks the house is ready. And the reason why there's even it stretches to that 2 weeks is because we need about 2 days to lay pipes, to lay electrical pipes and lay plumbing pipes. So it's innovative, it's fast, it's cool. And then what we did with our windows is that we're using French windows. If you've been to Italy, America, Italy and France and Spain as well, you see that the inside of the shutters they have like full doors. So you open it, instead of the window to be like 1.2 by 1.2, which is half of the wall, you open the full window, so you have more air ventilation coming into the space. We also have verandas, and
it is safe because the doors already have
burglar proofing, mosquito mesh netting and all is in place, all in one. our doors. So a lot of innovation anyway. A lot of
Including our
we're
flooring.
excited. We're excited at
Including our floors. We're not using
innovations
tiles. Yes, we're not
Yeah.
using tiles, but we're going to.
we have polished concrete for floors. Yeah.
Using
So
some of
and
the
polished
stones
concrete
that
was
we-
used in those days, the terrazzo and all that. Yeah. So we're bringing it back because it lasts longer.
and we're
It's
using
more affordable.
the offshot of the waste of precious stones. Those marble, those are marble, those things that they dredge in all these places, the offshores of it for our flooring. And there's a lot of grass, and each of the houses has what's that thing called, picket fences.
We have picket fences, yes. And each house has grass anyway. The 3-bedroom has more than, of course, the 2-bedroom. Yeah, but they all have.
What's the plot size?
2-bedroom semi-detached is on almost 400, and the 3-bedroom is on 300.
Do you have any questions?
So they're roomy.
All of them
have
What is the
both
cost of the 2-bedroom?
both 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom.
the cost of the 2-bedroom now. Cost right now is short of that. We limited this opening cost to about 20 of the units. It's almost gone. I think it's gone. I don't know whether we're going to give some concession into it, because there's lots of Indian and Chinese community around here, a lot, and they've taken interest and all that. But right now it is 35 million for the 2-bedroom, 45 million for the 3-bedroom, and it's one of the cheapest in this area at the moment.
Yeah.
At the moment, but because we wanted, the interest has been quite high, and we really thought by the time we do the first 20, the real costs will come. But I don't know what Gidi and the developers have in mind. So if you want to lock anything down, now is the time.